Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something really interesting. We're going to break down how a pretty small YouTube channel with just a few thousand subscribers managed to create a video that just exploded. We're talking nearly 1 million views. So let's get into exactly how they pulled it off.
All right, let's start with just a number, 111.82. Now, this isn't just some random metric. This number represents an absolutely insane level of virality. It means this one video performed over 111 times better than the channel's entire subscriber base. That's a level of reach that most creators, honestly, only dream about.
And here's what that looks like in plain numbers. It's kind of hard to believe, right? On one side, you have a channel with just under 8,500 subscribers. A dedicated but small community. And on the other, a single video that's closing in on 1 million views. This is the core mystery we're going to unravel. How does something like this even happen? Okay, let's dive right in. The creator we're talking about is called Super Studios, and they operate in a really specific and, super passionate niche, indie game development vlogs. We're going to figure out how they managed to capture lightning in a bottle.
So, what was the secret sauce here? I can tell you it wasn't just random luck. There was a formula at play. We're going to completely dissect the key elements. We're talking the title, the topic, the audience, all the things that fueled this incredible performance.
It all starts right here, the title. And look, this isn't just any title. It is a bold, powerful declaration. Conclusive proof, Megabonk was made by Dani. Now, if you're not in the indie game dev world, that might not mean much. But if you are, this makes a very clear, very powerful promise that's almost impossible to ignore. You have to click.
And that title is just a masterclass in what we call the clear promise. See, it doesn't try to be clever or vague. It tells the viewer exactly what they're going to get. An answer to a burning question that exists inside their community. That kind of directness creates this irresistible pull. It's not clickbait, it's a promise.
And this right here is why the story is so compelling. You got to remember the context. This wasn't some huge established channel. Super Studios was a small creator grinding away. Their success is so aspirational because it's proof. It's proof that you don't need 1 million subscribers to get a 1 million view video. It's a true underdog story. And this chart just puts the scale of that achievement into perspective. I mean, look at this. In this particular niche, a really great video, a successful one, might get maybe 10 times its channel's subscriber count in views. That's a win. But this video, it did over 112 times that. It didn't just beat the average, it completely shattered the ceiling of what seemed possible.
All right, so let's get practical. How does this whole story turn into something you can actually use? Because this isn't just some fascinating case study to admire from afar. Nope, it's actually a blueprint with real actionable lessons for your own content strategy, and it doesn't matter what your niche is.
So what's the big takeaway? It really boils down to this 3-step playbook. First up, craft a clear, compelling promise with your title. No guessing games. Second, tap into a deep, pre-existing passion point for a very specific community. And third, and this is absolutely crucial, you have to deliver on that promise. That's how you build trust, and that trust is what gets people to share. This video works so well because it just sidestepped all the common mistakes we see creators make. Instead of some vague clickbait title, it made an honest promise. Instead of trying to appeal to everyone, it zeroed in on a passionate niche. And by actually delivering the goods, it built the kind of trust that leads to explosive organic sharing.
A success like this tells us something much bigger. It's like we get a little peek behind the curtain at what the YouTube algorithm is really looking for. So this isn't just about one video anymore. It's about understanding the entire platform.
And that brings us to the key question, right? The question every single creator should be asking themselves when they see something like this pop off. Was this just a fluke? A lucky 1 in a million viral hit? Or is it part of a bigger pattern that we can actually understand and, more importantly, maybe even replicate? Well, when a video performs like this, it sends incredibly powerful signals to YouTube. It's basically screaming at the algorithm that, hey, this thing has a killer title and thumbnail, it's about a topic with high demand, and the content itself resonates so deeply with people that they feel compelled to share it. It checks every single box the algorithm is designed to promote. So what's the ultimate takeaway from all of this? It's this. We often think that the algorithm is supposed to reward loyalty, that it's all about feeding our existing subscribers. But this case study proves that's not the whole story. The algorithm rewards resonance. Your real goal shouldn't be to just make a video for the people who already follow you. It's to make a video so compelling, so resonant, that your subscribers can't help but become your biggest marketers and share it with everyone else. That is how you truly grow.